be the best new CM Punk Mattel Elite figure. Today here on the channel, we're going to rank and review this awesome Mattel Elite Top Pick CM Punk. We are X2 as nice, twice as nice, wrestling card pack openings, and all things wrestling. Subscribe. Before we get started on today's top picks, figure review, and ranking, hit that subscribe button and start collecting with us. We're going to be using our advanced metric system to rank and review this awesome figure. The advanced metrics we'll be using is 1, new in box, 2, loose open. We're going to open him up, check him out. 3, the market. What's the market for Punk figures? 4, price, value, and 5, the wow factor. Let's get started. Complete figure review and ranking. Metric number 1, new in box. How does the box and the packaging look? Looks phenomenal. You get the gold accents here because it is, of course, top picks. You get a full frontal shell opening, which I like. That's one of my complaints with the Elites. I don't like the 3/4 where we can't see the full figure, but we see the full figure here. The WWE logo, the Mattel logo there, CM Punk. Very nice. On the side panel here, CM Punk as well. Very nice. And on the back, a picture with the promise of a favor from Paul Heyman, the voice of the voiceless, fought alongside the OG Bloodline in Survivor Series, War Game 2024. And the other top pick figure here, Roman Reigns. So CM Punk from the War Games 2024. I love it when they make the figures based off of actual PLEs. So very nice. I'm going to give this packaging a very nice score since it does have the full shell here and we can see the entire figure. It's going to bump it up a little bit. Like the color scheme, the gold accents here as well. We're going to give it a score of an 8 for new in box. Check out that head scan there of CM Punk. Metric number 2 is loose open. We're going to crack this open and check him out. We have CM Punk in his full shell here, the inside part of the packaging. He comes with an extra head sculpt and an extra set of hands. So very nice. And of course, the removable figure shirt as well for accessories. Let's set him free. We have set CM Punk free. And I want to check out the accessories real quick here before we get into the figure. That extra head scan, man, smiling CM Punk. I love this head sculpt. Very nice. This, in my opinion, may be the best CM Punk figure we've had since he's come back to the WWE. And I really mean that. I feel like a lot of the other figures were really rushed into production. We get one hand that's kind of one of those big grapple hands. And we only got one. So we actually got 1.5 extra sets of hands here. And then we have the fist grapples. Or the fists, excuse me. The closed fist hands. So we got one open hand with the big grapple, and then the set of hands that, of course, is on the figure now. So those are the accessories coming with this. And, of course, this shirt here, this awesome CM Punk figure shirt here. Very nice. You have the red X's on the tape. And, man, this head scan here is kind of like, oop. His eyes look to be pointing up in the ceiling a little bit to me. So I don't know if he's rolling his eyes or what. Then on the back, you've got the CM Punk logo there on the top of the shirt. Very nice. I love the boots here. That red and white camo is that he wore into the War Games in 2024 when he teamed alongside Roman Reigns. Now, this shirt is just going to come completely off. It does not have the Velcro down the back. So we'll take the shirt off and check him out. Ed and took his shirt off and switched the head sculpt. Man, this smirking, smiling CM Punk head sculpt is truly phenomenal. Looks awesome on the figure. And I think it's easy to say this is definitely the best CM Punk Mattel Elite figure that has been made up to this date. I don't think there's any question about it. This thing looks phenomenal. Of course, you've got the extra joints everywhere for the Elite articulation. Just phenomenal. I would have liked maybe a little more brightness here on the stars. Maybe there, but I would kind of nitpick it a little bit. Maybe that's in production. We lost a little bit of quality. I'm not sure. The tattoos look great. You got the white elbow pad. Same thing on the back, though. It looks like, I don't know, the graphic here, a little underwhelming with the stars, but you do have a little bit of that camo going down the side. The boots look phenomenal. Awesome boots there to go with this figure. So very, very nice CM Punk figure. Throw in the Mattel Elite shirt accessory as well. And this top pick, you know, we like to say, is this a must-have, must-add figure? And we'll answer that question at the end of the video. But you can kind of tell right now, I'm giving it away, folks. But I'm also going to give away a score here for opened, loose, metric number 2, CM Punk top picks with a score of a 9. Just a fantastic figure. You get 2 head scans, 1.5 extra hands, and the figure shirt. A 9 for loose/open. This is definitely one you're going to want to crack open and add in your loose collection. The third metric we use is market. What's the market for this figure? And of course, the market for CM Punk's where we've hit a little bit of a bump in the road as to where we have had a ton of CM Punk figures here over the last 2 years, ever since he's come back. And rightfully so. I mean, Punk's a true legend. And he'd been out of the figure industry for a while, but now he's back with the WWE, and they are cranking out the Mattel Elites and Mattel Basics and Ultimates and everything. You name it, Punk has been in it, defining moments. The list goes on, and that's fine. Normally, I would dock this a lot in this marketing category. However, with CM Punk, you know, I get why they've put out so many figures of him here. In a short amount of time. I mean, the guy is a huge superstar. He's over, and this is truly a phenomenal figure. So I am going to give the market score, even though it's a bit flooded at the moment, I'm going to give it a little bit of a higher score since it's a PLE figure and a top pick figure, not just a regular Mattel Elite, but it's at least a top pick. I'm going to give it a score of a 7 for market. Fourth metric is price and value. The price on this, $24.99, a little steep new in store, but if you see this one, you're going to have to pick it up. I mean, it is an awesome CM Punk figure. I do think there is some room to grow. We have seen some top pick figures in the past. Even though we have a lot of CM Punks, we've seen some that were pretty hard to find, and the value on these went up some as the years went by. And I do think this could be one of those. It just depends on how mass-produced it was. So we'll kind of get an idea over the next couple of months how many of these were out there, how exclusive was this. We'll be able to tell on the open market and in the secondary market as well. But I do think there is definitely some value in this figure, especially after Punk leaves the WWE. This will be one that people will want to hang on to. It is a PLE figure, very nice. I'm going to give it a little bit of a higher score. I do think there's a little bit of value here, so I'm going to give it a score of an 8. Fifth metric we use is the wow factor, and this CM Punk figure screams wow factor, both inside the box and out. I tell you, when I went into the store, I did not think I would be buying a CM Punk figure, but man, when you see this figure on the shelf, it definitely gets your attention. You're like, what? So the first time you see this figure, it does spark your attention. It is an awesome figure. It's got the PLE to go with it here. This is a super high wow factor. Again, you get it out of the box, it looks just as good. Of course, it's got the full shell there so we can see the whole figure before we purchase it. But man, it looks just as good inside the box and outside. And the wow factor is phenomenal. Maybe we have a little value in this one long term. That'll be yet to be determined. But the wow factor here today, I'm going to give it a score of a 9 for CM Punk wow factor. I've added all the points up, and the CM Punk Top Picks Mattel Elite figure scored a combined 41 total points today here in our advanced metric system. Great score for this figure, and that comes out to an overall ranking score of an 8.2 for CM Punk. What a nice score for this figure. A score of an 8.2. We're going to answer the question, is this a must-have, must-add figure for your collection? And I'm going to say absolutely, this is definitely a must-have, must-add figure for your collection. Unless you already have 2 or 3 CM Punk figures, this is one you're going to want to add. In fact, I think it's the best CM Punk Mattel Elite figure they put out so far. The 2 head scans are phenomenal. The figure shirt, 1.5 hands, extra sets of hands there. It is just hard to beat this figure. I definitely think this is a must-have, must-add figure for your collection. If you like wrestling figures and cards, check us out. Go to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, and start collecting with us.